Well, and honestly, that game probably looked a lot different if I just found some stupid wombats, right? Like, just find some stinking wombats. We're probably in much better shape. I'm going to keep this because if it don't slay right here, it's time to start the plan. Helm is a good setup for Copy Boy with Loki. Ah, okay. Need to have Ivory Owl or something. All of them, Airmath? All of them? All of them? Okay. I'd still take a Slay on original Poly. But I'm going to make it have to do it with one attack. I'm not buying the Mim this turn. Original Poly's in 4. New Poly is in... Or wait, no. Original Poly's in 5. New Poly is in 4. But I'm going to keep the Mim and the Unicorn, the Zebracorn, because that's a really good 1-2 punch next turn. So original Poly's in 5. Remember this. Does he know there's no limit now? Oh, there's no limit to Polys? Okay, original Poly didn't slay. New Poly didn't slay. No Poly slayed. No Poly slayed in the making of this production. I kind of don't even want that one slaying, but I'm going to double buff here. This is original Poly now. Original Poly's in 4. We save. We save for more wogglage. Oh, the Frogman's the best, Stellar. The Frogman's the coolest. So what this guy does is when it gets a kill, when it attacks and gets a kill, it transforms into a random thing 1 level higher. Poly's the best. What you should be worried about is this kind-hearted, good-spirited frog dude walking around. You see them like wolves in the background. There's teeth on the back right. I guess you probably side with the wolves and you'd want to eat the frogs because of your whole wolf thing. Uh-oh. Oh, I thought original Poly was slaying there. I got nervous. I didn't want it to yet. Okay. Original Poly, it's your time to shine. Ooh, ooh, ooh. You wouldn't know what to say to yourself. Would you play a card game if, like, the Diablo devs would make one? It just depends if the card game looks fun. Actually, I think I'd rather buff this and leave this one out to... hang that one out to dry. Oh, let's go! Fated 4 drop, baby! Ha ha! Fated 4 drop. What we get? What we get? What we get? Puffs! Oh, Infinipuff! Oh, Infinipuff! This ain't playing this turn. This is happening this turn. Oh my god. Infinipuff game? We're gonna take this triple, by the way. We'll save it, but I want to save it now for a higher level. I don't want to slay the upgraded Poly into a 4 or 5. I will get a puff every turn. I will get a puff every turn. And then what I can do, I just need to remember which one's the original. This one's the original puff. Later on, if I want to break that chain, I can just kiss the original puff. But for right now, I'm just going to take them. I'm going to take all the puffs it gives. I'm going to take a puff every single turn from here on out. And I have a middle game strategy that'll carry me through 4 and 5. I think. It's actually pretty cool. Now the question, the thing is, after we get, while we are amassing a board of puff puffs, we also need to be amassing other things that give us angles into other things, because a board of 50-50 puff puffs will get a 4th place. We might stick with it all game, we might not. We could attempt to dream into trophy. I don't see one in the lobby. Dreaming into trophy to improve your puff puffs is an honorable play. Yes! Thank you for hitting that. Wait, Mim? Oh, the luckiest tie of all time. But they get one more kitty slice, so they're pretty happy, I think. Congrats on winning the video game. Whether or not I actually win the game, right? Whether or not I come out with the crown. I think the win is based on number of puffs on board, and I have the most. I just have to not move this one ever. Original puff stays in slot 1 from here on out. Never changes. I'm going to buff a Poly here. Because we're just slowly replacing everything on board with puff, puff, puff. It's puff time. The nice thing is the original puff should always be the biggest one. Because it's got the highest attack. It's got the same health as the other one, as second puff. But it should always be the biggest one, at least attack-wise. Combo breaker. We take all puffs and get World Tree. Yo, if we can make it happen, I'm here for it. Yaki, I got a faded poly and it didn't slay all the way through level 2. Slayed on 3.0 into a puff puff. On 3.1, I had 2 puffs on board. It is 3.2, I have 3 puffs on board. On 4.0, I will have 4 puffs on board. Maybe 5. Probably 4. Looks tied for highest attack? Oh, with the Mim, you're right. All right, we just don't move. We don't move puff out of 1, I don't think. We have to remember the original, because the problem is I'm faded puffs forever. Later on, I may want to just transform it. Once I got a full board of puffs, I may want to transform 1 so that I can have other stuff fade. Like get a level 5 treasure for effectively free. Look at this board. Well, here. We're always buying this. Let's do that first. We're always buying both, but let's buy this first. I might just take stash for the money. Boiling Beacon, this stuff doesn't seem that handy. I have no intention of playing the poly yet. I'm saving that for a 6. Yeah, they're all roughly the same. These puffs, aren't they? Original puff does have most attack, though. Don't really need the Mim if we can find something better. I want XP. Alright, original puff is in 5 now. Whew, finally a solid copycat strat. None of that dog and pony show stuff. You know what, Creeper? Have a spell buff. You earned it. Original puff is here in 5. Oh, that's a good call, Boojums. Permanently identify it. So that I don't have to worry anymore. Get him, Puffs! Get him! Got him! More Puffs! Wow! It's like they just keep showing up every turn. I'm so blessed. Could play a Godmother. It's maybe better than the Creeper, but I don't really need it. It doesn't add anything, really. 5s are interesting. Yeah, sure. I'll look at a 5 or 2. Ah, they stink. The problem here is the only thing that I'm going to be able to, like, organically buy that kind of fits the spot is going to be scooping up Robin Woods and lines towards... So I'm gonna start angling toward Good Boy from here. Oh, yeah, more puff fits for sure. For sure. Hero powers are overrated. This whole game has been brought to you by my hero power. Our end game is to find Prism into Night. Okay, so we got Prism into Knighthood, World Tree. Problem is, I need a line on a 7 to make any of these World Tree or any of these Prism World Tree, any of the plays that we want to do. Oh, roll for no. Okay, so we got World Tree, we got Prism Knighthood, we got Trophy Hunter. I feel as though I'm supposed to emote everybody at the start of combat, aren't I? If there's a moment or a board that requests emote your opponents, I think it's probably this one. Because, like, how are you ever going to get mad at a Puff Puff board? Oh, it's so frustrating. I fought this guy today and so many puffs. I'm so mad. Nothing's right, I'm torn. This is how I feel. Original puff in 1. Okay. Original puff in 1. And then we will definitely take a Robin Wood. Nice. Original puff in 1. We're actually going to play a Robin this turn just to get a buff on the poly. I want to get the poly flip real bad. I want to get the extra XP. I don't care about the extra XP as much as getting the poly flip. Yeah, let's go for the... We could win the fight, but let's go for the poly flip. I think even Yuck... I don't think Yuck would hold it against me if I transformed into Trophy here. I think on the Puff board... I don't think Yuck would hold it against me. If this poly flips into Ash and we're just trees, I'll be sad. I did answer, Yaki. I did. After you... Wait. I've talked about it since you asked. So, Yaki. Reason I was thinking about Rwanda was watching this Mark Rober video. The person who's probably mostly known for sending glitter bombs to porch pirates. Or, like, leaving glitter bombs out for porch pirates. I'm telling you the story. So I was watching a Mark Rober video. And let's take a 7th puff. I don't think we need an 8th puff. I think 7 may be the number of puffs right now. So anyway, I was watching that video, and Mark Rober was... It came out like 3-4 days ago, something like that. It's very recent. And Mark was investigating, talking about drones. For yeeting squirrels? Yeah, the squirrel obstacle course. Yep. So Mark was talking about drone tech and had this company Zipline. So the video was kind of about the drone tech for Zipline, but this company Zipline apparently made this, well, not automated, it's a drone system where they launch drones out, but they have this thing that like accelerates them up to 65 miles an hour. They put it on this track and it just shoots the drone up into the sky. The drone then flies up to, I think it was like 150 mile radius round trip. Or 150 miles round trip, and it is dropping medical supplies in Rwanda over hospitals because there are a lot of windy roads and it could take forever to drive stuff. So the hospital places an order, they get it loaded into a drone within 90 seconds, they shoot that thing out of there, within 90 seconds the drone is loaded and airborne, 15 minutes later it shows up and drops a bag of O-positive blood from the sky that somebody needs to save their lives. And apparently this effort has reduced maternity mortality rate quite a bit. I don't know. I don't remember all the numbers off the top of my head and all that, but apparently that's been the biggest effect, is having life-saving blood around has been best for the maternity ward. Or that's where it's been like... No! Huh. So anyway, as I was watching this, Mark Rober visited this place in Rwanda where they were making these things. And got to shoot a drone out and like got to spend time there. And it was really cool. Rwanda as a place, like I guess 15 years ago, banned all single-use plastic. Last Saturday of the month, they all get together and they clean up the city as almost like a coordinated group effort, community service kind of thing. Seems really cool. I didn't know anything about Rwanda, and I learned about Rwanda and I was like, wow, that place is awesome. Is it time to kiss the original Puff? I think it just might be. I don't think we're doing anything with copycats. I'll take one more Puff. I won't be able to kiss the original Puff this turn, okay? So, don't get too scared. But I'm gonna lock the kiss up. Because I'll get a Faded Fiver, and I could probably use a treasure. I could really use a treasure. Turns out the biggest treasure was actually making treasures along the way. Feels a bit like the medic in Quake who hit you until you were healthier. 88%, I think, watched the vid too. Such an awesome thing. Yeah, it is. It's awesome, Rusted. It's absolutely awesome. It's so cool. NASA scientists, glitter bomb thieves. Yeah. Yaki. Well, yeah, I mean, but that's kind of... Obviously, that's one thing that you think of when you think of the country. And Mark Rober touched on it. But that's, like, it was almost... Obviously, that was terrible. And it's almost like, in response to that happening, it galvanized the nation, and they've made massive leaps forward. Which is... Positives come out of negatives. Yeah. It's such a good watch. I really liked watching it. Obviously, I've been talking about it all day. Because Yaki keeps asking... Even though Yaki's already heard the story. It's almost like Yaki's just trying to get me to tell the story over and over again today. It's almost. All right, we're getting faded wombats, and I love that. And also, they keep the puff stats, and I love that. Now, we won't get faded wombats until next roll. I think I do go back to full puffs, maybe. Probably not. We're probably looking for something. There it is. I found it. We're probably looking for something or other here. Nobody saw anything. Nobody saw anything. Nobody saw anything. Nobody saw anything. That never happened. I didn't sell all my puffs. I didn't sell out on the puff plan to put power down on the board. No, it didn't happen. Oh, I was staring at it going, everything's good. Where's all these Sarko shots coming from? Beauty. Beauty, Keck W. Alright, Herc almost done. What have you done? It was so beautiful. It was gorgeous. It was absolutely gorgeous. There's a puff. We could have one back. Hold me closer, Tony Danza. I had 2 golden copycats, could have been you, but with puffs. I got a pair, but I never got a 3rd copy. My disappointment is immeasurable and my day is ruined. I have bad news. I kind of always plan to steer it away from puffs in the end. Like I said, we're going to be really strong through 4 and 5 as these puffs stack up stats. We should be able to tempo, and then by 5 we're going to have a board of 50-50 puffs, if that's all we're playing, and then we're going to take 4th or 5th. So I got to have my fun, but now I get to see if I can win the game too. I might not be able to. Imagine playing a 2-2 over a puff. I seized the opportunity. I made a cool board. And I still have a cool board. No. Oh, thank goodness, though, the Herc didn't get scammed. That would have been saddest. Nothing ranged. Okay. Very close, though. I barely won that. Hold me close to Tony Danza. This wants to be another support. Empress and a horn and a doodad and a whatnot. It could have been a Big Rock. Big Rock was good. Ivory Owl, if I live long enough, catches up and surpasses Big Rock. But Big Rock was really strong for this turn. For this turn, only Big Rock was definitely the stronger of the two. But I'm kind of thinking I might be able to get there and survive. And I don't know if they have LDs, but it just seems foolish to not protect these when I have like such an easy protect available. Swap 6 and 7? Oh, I didn't actually do the math. I didn't do the math. Does the owl make it bigger? I just figured with the good boy, the good ranged had to have more attack than the evil ranged. It is kind of weird having my smallest ranged in 5, though. That's kind of unusual. That's a big cat. I wish the token that popped out was the same size. Oh, worst possible shot for you there. I have a hunch my big cat's getting Medusa'd. But that's the last time. Oh, they have an Excalibur. Just need a Beauty's influence for this fool. Also, just any good support for this other fool. Could kiss something, but I'm not gonna. Could dream, but I'm not gonna. Any support beats the Robin here, because the Empress just makes it much, much bigger. So, just in case I whiff on supports, I'll take that. That's pretty good. That's pretty good, too. And just like that, you may not have known that I ever played Puffs this game. The immaculate, beautiful Puff game. Ah, sorry, Puffs. Luck be a lady. I wondered if that was where you were going. Collect, thank you. You put too much word games in your channel. You've trained us. Whoa, this is also Excalibur. Is there an Excalibur sale? I wasn't invited. Y'all hear about the Excalibur sale? I didn't hear about it till just now. Apparently it's a whole big thing happening. Aw. My Wambats. Wah. Did I die? I'm looking at this board go, that's a lot of numbers. Did I perish? I don't think I did. I don't know, this Oni's big. Oh, I did perish. Oh, I'm on one. I'm on one. Wow. No Excaliburs for people selling Puff Puffs. Oh, is that how it works? Huh. I can't make this Wombat good aligned, unfortunately. Can't or won't. I mean, that's happening. Can we get a Beauty's influence on this boom? Yeah? Nah? Yeah? Nah? Yeah? I did. I didn't want to kiss it. I wanted to keep it forever. I can't talk myself into selling 5 this time. That's too much. What do we know about this? Evil. Medusa. Could have Doom Breath. If has Doom Breath, want Soul Tack to avoid disaster scenario. Probably has Medusas. Could have Doom Breath. Could have... Just because it could have backline destruction. I think I'm just going to play this board. This stinks. That's very wholesome. Thank you. Yeah, just get Black Prism. Easy. There is a Doom Breath. I knew it. There could be one. Oh, wow. We ate a... We nibbled on the Medusa, or the Doom Breath. That wasn't a problem, and then we just immediately clapped Deuce. Wow. It's a good thing I had that Soul Tack. They need a reverse mix this so you can downgrade into outs. That would be kind of weird and fun, and I kind of like it. I don't know, I can't think of a... There's nothing immediately coming to mind making me think, nah, that's way too busted, because... I think that might just be good fun. Do we know about this board? Oh, this is the board that... Yeah. They didn't have backline destruction, but they know that I have the Soul Tack and that it's all about my backline. So the question is, would they add it? Because my stronger board would be this. Stronger by like a mile. I lost the last fight, so I feel like I actually have to... The last time I fought them, they beat me. This board did not, but this board beat me last time. I don't think I care about the 10 attack. I kind of want, like, some disruption here. -10 did nothing, though. They had Excalibur. That's disruption, but it's not the right kind. The problem here, too, is that if they get a Golden Doom Breath offered, they might want it. Like, right? Why not? I think I was too far behind, though, and I can't play for the Protect. I have to play for... These are the numbers that could maybe get me the combat. But if there's a Doom Breath that eats up 2 of my backliners, then it's all over. Yeah, I just have to play as strong as I can. This is as strong as I can. No breath. No breath. Deuce, though. You. Yeah. That thing is large. No mirror, though. That's nice. Lots of piggies, but no deuces. Can we pop the pumpkin? Yeah, that was nice. More pigs. It all depends how many times this position 5... Yeah, position 5 Medusa gets to hit me left. Ah, gets to go once. This won't be able to kill. Deuce, now! Deuce, now! Oh, that Deuce is going again. Cupid, yeah. That trashed me. Yeah. Yeah. Excalibur into Pumpkin just puts so many stats, and effective stats, on Scam. Ah, too bad. At least I feel less disappointed dying to that with this board than I would have dying to that with a board of 60-60 puffs. Although, I don't know. Maybe I should have just stuck with the puffs in the end. Who knows? That was a fun round.